confluence of technological innovation, matching with political, institutional and social innovation, together with other global megatrends, have today the power to trigger a transformative process of our society. From a technological standpoint, the OECD has formalized the concept of the next production revolution that will have a disruptive impact on productivity, work, skills, markets, poverty and inequality, well-being and the environment. From a political and institutional point of view, the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development, the Agenda 2063 of the African Union represent paramount innovative reference frameworks. Indeed, they set a universal, integrated and a transformative vision for a better world, including a new financing framework to achieve sustainable development goals and the mitigation of global threats that erode the current condition of well-being and stability. In this lecture, we will learn to understand how the next production revolution can contribute in the achievement of sustainable development goals. At the science policy interface, technology and infrastructure have certainly a prominent role, being the former a trigger for socioeconomic change and the latter an asset for prosperity. Three are the dimensions that make technology a crucial driver for sustainable development. First, the universal access to sustainable technology. Second, a significant overall technology performance improvement. And third, a global effective innovation system. The link between technology and the Sustainable Development Goals is manifest in the goal number 17, that indicates technology as a key means for the implementation of the Agenda 2030. Furthermore, 14 sustainable targets explicitly refer to technology, and other 34 are discussed in technological terms. As an example, the universal access to sustainable technology involves the access to basic services such as energy or transport, and the access to specific technology like medicines and vaccines. Furthermore, it concerns with an increase of technology use, such as the expansion of public transport and of telecommunication technologies. Significant overall technology performance improvement is also required to achieve sustainable development at 2030. General technology performance targets include, among the others, the achievement of higher levels of productivity of economies through diversification, technology upgrading, and innovation. Quantitative issue-specific targets include, for example, the doubling of the global rate of improvement in energy efficiency, while other targets such as the substantial increase in the share of renewable energy in the global energy mix, are qualitative, though issue-specific. Finally, a global effective innovation system is also required through research, development and demonstration, technology transfer and diffusion, higher education and capacity building in science, technology, innovation, an enabling policy environment and effective market design, and finally, international cooperation, technology access and transfer. United Nations have identified 5 technological clusters that are pivotal within Sustainable Development Goals, namely the biotech, the digital tech, the nanotech, the neurotech and the green tech clusters. They include the new wave of technology innovations that are at the core of the next production revolution. For example, biotechnology in the biotech cluster, 3D printing and big data in the digital tech cluster, advanced materials in the nanotech cluster, artificial intelligence in the neurotech cluster, and finally energy and transport in the green tech cluster, to mention some of them. The 5 clusters have the potential to address key sustainable development goals in the field of food, health, environment, employment, manufacturing, participation, education, energy and water, safety, security, resilience and climate, biodiversity, equality, and many others. In particular, by matching the technology clusters with the Sustainable Development Goals, it appears how the digital and green tech clusters are the most relevant, being key enablers for the implementation of a large numbers of sustainability goals. This is particularly relevant for Africa, that may jump into this enabling stage for further leapfrogging opportunities, taking the chance to introduce in its future narrative those innovative technologies and infrastructure that belong to the digital and green tech clusters. Digitalization for the former and decarbonization and mobility for the latter.